Alright, you guys. I'm hoping that everything is picking up. I'm going to turn down the audio just a bit, just so that way you guys don't get, your ears don't get blown off. So, originally I was thinking about doing just designs only. I've decided I'm going to scrap all my previous videos and start from scratch so that way you guys can see exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Um, there are going to be some things that I'm going to do. One of them, I am using WeMod. I use it for a lot of games, so it's not just one or the other. Um, I use them on games that only I'm playing, so no multiplayer games. So like ATS and MP, I won't use it. Factorio, I won't use it. Uh, I will only use it in this to do adjust my game speed, and that's it. Um, and I'm going to use it for only one other thing. Well, so I'll use it for two things. One, game speed. Two, I'm not good at playing hide and seek with all the 5 billion hard drives that are in the game, or the power shards. Every single time I am going for them, I end up dying. If you want to use power shards, you can. Um, I'm going to avoid using power shards as much as possible. We'll find them in game. And we'll only use the ones in game. However, I am going to make it to where, like, I'll let you know when I use it, just so that way we're all good. So we're going to go new game. We're going to start from scratch, and we're going to start over here in the grass fields, just because it's a area that's wide open. There's going to be plenty of water for us, and actually, so I'm thinking we might do this, but we could also do this one right here, which I would like better because I do want to build up instead of out. We'll do that. So, um, done. And we're not going to skip the intro, just so that way you guys can see I am going to start from scratch. Um, it's currently 12:48. I'm going to say I started recording at 12:40, just to see. Here we go. One of the things I do like about this game, and what I never noticed when I was on my old PC, is, well, one, we love this computer screen interface. We love it to death, apparently. Number two, before this guy starts, if you look to your right on with the five dots, shut up. The tassel is literally floating, so we're in space, apparently. Let's fix it incorporated. Okay. 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 So essentially our, well, we can't stand up. You got us locked in with a harness. Now just launch me. This is not very stable. That's moving. So is that. And that. Okay, those are actually supposed to move. Everything's moving. The tassel's even doing a good job. Oh, and look, watch the tassel, guys. We're gonna start slowing down. And look at the viewpoint. I wish I could have a zoom button. So we're gonna go escape, options, controls. Is there a zoom? Sensitivity, we're gonna turn that up a little bit. Flashlight is speed. So there's no zoom. Okay. Efficiency first. We grab our little thing with a uh, H. Ah, Twilight. There we go. Nope. Okay, so I oops. It's R T. It's T to do this, so you can clap. So when you guys are starting out, avoid. Actually, we'll look for it. But pick up plants. This is going to be very important early on. Anything that you can use to burn, you're going to want to keep. So probably get close to 400, maybe even if you can get 500 or a little bit more than that, you're good. Well, you're not good. You're going to need more. You're going to need a lot more. That's not hostile. Lucky us. It's just something that flies around and makes some creepy ass noise. Um, options. Yeah. We're not going to do the directional subtitles because, yeah, whatever. So, first of all, so we go X to open the codex. We can search up anything. So, plates, um, REA, but we can only do certain things. So, parts. So, we only have right now access to what the very basic stuff. We got tutorials. So, there we are. Hit tab. Grab the zapper thing, majig. I would rather have a sword or a gun, not this. But whatever. So hold down V, you guys, and of course, right now it's anywhere. There. All right, so our closest one is there, and there we got two more far away. We're gonna go this way. Um, look out over stuff. As you guys are looking around or walking around and whatnot, get somewhere high. Pick off leaves and whatnot. Like these are good. These are good because they have wood in it as well as leaves. So for us, that's actually pretty good. It burns a lot slower than leaves do. for obvious reasons. Also, look out for stuff like this. Sulfur pure sulfur early on. It's going to allow you to do a little bit of research, and then you'll be able to find more of it, and you'll be able to unlock weaponry, which is what we really want, because there's some hostile stuff in this game that really love to eat your bones. Well, there's a little limestone normal deposit. Okay, so that'll give us 60 if we do an automated miner on it. Not the best, not the worst. But it is that way. Yeah, it's this way. Another thing is, if you guys want to listen to music while you're doing this, like going through everything, it's great. But make sure you can hear the game, because there's going to be certain sounds that you'll hear before you see something that might decide to snack on you. Also, watch out for these things right here. When you get close to them, they spawn in a bunch of poisonous cloud. And essentially, they fart, and it reeks so bad that you want to die. So the way I found is you run up this way. There's a power stuck up there actually, so we want to get it while we can. See just out of the corner where I can see it. Now the problem is that those are there. We don't have any food. So before we do anything like go in and grab for a power slug early on, we need to look for some food. Food being, which also mind yourself, you guys. Watch out for cliffs. Take your time. Mind the big flowing, whatever. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. It's not hostile. The bird species are not hostile, which is really nice. Those are essentially parts of lives. Okay, you go into this cloud like I did, you're gonna take damage because it's poisonous clouds. Essentially, those things fart 24/7, 365. And these are little itty bitty doggos. They're not hostile. Eat the pet. And it's not even hostile. Okay, so it's really not something you gotta worry about. Looking for some food. I'm not finding any. So we're gonna just go. We're gonna not worry about those things so that they stay down so they don't fart as well. I really don't know what those are called. I don't know how. Those are not hostile either. They're doctile beasts. Beasts. They're kind of what's the right word? They're kind of like deer. Those are, except for they don't run in front of your car. Or if they do, they just do a ragdoll effect and you take no damage. So in a way, they're like deer, but they're the ultimate form of deer. You can hit them and not have to worry about taking damage, which is awesome. I need to readjust real quick. So if you guys hear some noise, it's because I'm just moving some stuff around. I'm having some issues with the back because I've just been working a lot, and so I need to lean it up against something so that way I'm not constantly putting some strain on my back. And right now working on getting a desk so that way I can actually have a chair that can support my back without me. Oops. Look at the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's just annoyance. Another thing I like about this game is that, at least in this time zone, in this thing, you're not going to be pressurized to immediately build up. Okay, now it's nice to be able to try and race to get everything, but in reality, the whole point about this game is build your factories your way. There are YouTube videos everywhere where they show you, the perfect way to do it, and then you got some other people who take it to the extreme, where they build these massive buildings, and I mean, dear God, they get truly, truly, truly massive. And the amount of time it takes for these guys to do this is insane. Because they also got to get the resources and everything. We're staring at this ground. Okay. It's all down B. We're going to search for it. That way. Okay. Also, they do make some weird noises. So if you hear these things in the middle of the night, they're going to sound creepy. At least I think they do. Like, I don't like them because, not because they're docile, not because they're harmless, not because they're annoying and they don't just want to walk everywhere, like in the middle of your base. Whereas any other creature would be like, I don't want to go near that thing. It's not normal. But because they make this creepy noise, I'll also hold left shift to them. Yeah, see, they make that weird noise. And if you hit them, they run. Oh, we're going to an area where I saw that this is probably, excuse me. So this is probably one of the best areas that I like, partially because of the fact that you've got one, two, three entrances only. Oh, four. One over there. But the reason why I like this area so much, oh, I don't even have flashlight, is because we have pure iron nodes, which immediately puts out, I believe it's 120. So our miners need to be brought down by 33%, I believe. Just so that way. Also, we gotta watch out for these. So these things are annoying. They are truly annoying. Okay, go like that. Get close to it. Back off. Back off. Back off. Keep on backing. Hit it. Two hits. Pops like a zip. There was another one, but that's it. That's all you gotta worry about, guys. You need to walk over here. You grab this one. You get 3 iron ore. when you mine one of these iron ore manually, yep. So when you mine one of the normal ores, you get two every single time you mine. When you mine one of the impure ores, you only get one. And when you mine the pure one, you get three. We're gonna get three, and we have one, two, three, and four over that there. So when we start off, we're not even gonna have to worry about. We're not gonna have to worry about iron. And as soon as we can, oh look, there's another zip packet of zips. Excuse me, I want to play. Pick up that. We got this right here. So, so we got a lot of ore. And then to make it even better, right here we got food. Over there, I think is another food. I thought there was two. Right, somewhere. No, it's over this way. So up there we got limestone. That's why I like this area. We got iron here. We got four pure nodes of iron. We got limestone there. It's a pure node as well. We got a food thing here, which is what we just got here. One, two, three. Oops. Tab. Cover zapping. We got some more food over here. And we got some limestone up there. There's some other stuff up there. And then we also got iron right here. No, copper right here. So we're good there. We got some copper here. We got limestone. I don't know if this changes for every game or not. I never pay attention to that. But we've got a pure copper node. So this is going to give us the same amount of zip pack. Gotcha. And that. Okay. So now we are not, with this location, we have our copper, we have our limestone, and we have our iron all within a very, very short walking distance, which is great. Also, to note, the downside is that in order for us to get any type of meaningful power, we have to go down. Ow, when I sneeze. Oh, and we get a. So you gotta be very careful. But we got a power slug. There's another power slug down there. And then I think that's a cave right there. I'm not sure. I don't want to fall and find out. But, this is a great starting location, but it's limited in its size. So you have to
I think there's something above us. Below us. There's a cave down there. Let's go around and find out. There's gotta be a cave down there. That's either there's a cave down that way, or there's something on the cliffside above. Well, we need to find out because I heard a noise. That's either a power slug. It is a power slug. Look, guys, green. Two green? I did not know that. That's awesome. Oh, and we got some food up here. So we got good food. Good food source. We got another doggo. Um, um, wind is really blowing, you guys. But let's focus on building. Gonna grab our hub piece. Okay. And what we're gonna do is originally I put it like right over here in the middle of everything, and I had to end up having to move it. And so I didn't. It wasn't very good placement of me. But if we place it right here, and we turn it like this, you guys, now when we get it in, our generators should be on this side, so we can build a miner, a smelter, and a constructor. Yeah, it's gonna be like there because this is this way, and then that is gonna be just a what do we call it? Just excess space. I really that's for the launch pad. So now I got a bunch of iron ingots, which is this is why I want to speed the game up a little bit, but I'm really kind of hesitant to do that because it messes with some other stuff. I really just now noticed it. But so right now we're just smelting the ore, or we're technically smelting it by hand, so we're just sitting there with a hammer, magically enough. Alright, so we got our iron. Now, in order for us to start, we gotta go public grid 1. So we need 10 of those. Okay, we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we need a equipment workshop, which we're gonna just slap right here like this. Okay, just so that I mean, we don't even have to really jump with this, but in order for us to get back over here, we'll have to jump. So actually, what we could do is get F. Let's see how close we can put it. Alright, so we just go right about maybe there. Yeah. Okay. So it needs two and four. Two plates and four rods. So we'll grab that just so that way we don't have to mine. I'm going to make two more plates. Okay. We'll make two miners. So we'll get 200. And then we need to see what does this lady need now for us to be able to do this. 20 and 10. So we need 30 more iron. We're good. 10 plates. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 20 of these. 10. If you guys want to make more than this, you're more than welcome to. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump the sulfur in. We're going to dump these leaf petals, the leaves, the wood, the alien card piece, our food, the green power slugs, limestone, and the food. So what it's saying is, I can make that. So we got that right there. So essentially what it's saying is, hey, do this. So we need rods and copper wire. Put some plates up, and then a rod, and some copper wire. Shoot, making creepy noises. You're scaring the fuck out of me. B to turn on the flashlight, guys. It's starting to get dark out. So we're gonna make some cables as well. We'll make 10 of those, and then we'll make the rest into just the cable. You need wire to make the cables, and then I'm gonna run around with 52 of those, so that way we don't have to worry about that. We can just grab the smelter. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna dump the smelter right here. We're gonna hit 2 for power line. We're gonna take this power line. We're gonna hook it directly to the thing here. Now, the reason why I had you guys collect all those stuff earlier is because we need to power that up. Early on, you're going to use the most abundant resource, which is leaves. They're the easiest to collect. You're going to hit E, we're going to go iron, or we're going to do iron. Okay? Take this, slap it down. Grab this, slap it down. And while those two are mining, we're just going to mine ourselves. Now it's automated. So we come over here, right, and go, well, we got plates, we got some rods. We're going to give all the rods we can, okay? Pick up these, toss these in. 5 more rods. So one over here, got 5 more rods. One, two, three, four, five. So that limestone deposit that we have access to early on is going to be very important. Okay, so all that limestone we grabbed, this right here, that's going to be very important for us. We're going to ink, we're going to go down here, we're going to make concrete. Make as much as you can. If you guys want, what I would always recommend, it's better to grab a couple stacks of like 3, 4, 5, I'd say 600, because then you have 200 of the concrete, and you won't have to worry about stuff. So one of the ways you guys can make this easier on you is by doing this. We'll remove this power line. One for power pole. Two, connect to that. Two, connect to that. Now it's got power, and now we can also use this power pole to power the constructor. We need reinforced plates. Okay, so come in here, grab some plates, dump some iron back in, jump up, and come over here. We need reinforced plates. So we need plates, 6 plates. We need 12 screws. Well, screws need 1 rod. So rods need 4, 8. There's our first one, there's our second one, there's our third one, and there's our fourth one. Okay, so the reason why we're doing that is to build this right here. This right here. There we go. 10 line. Okay, we take a power cable, grab it from here. Oh, wait, we need a cable. So run over here, guys. Make some copper. Make some more copper, just because right now we don't really need to automate it too much. And we take it down here to make the wire. And presto. There we go. Take that, dump the ore in. Oh, we're getting low on ore. No, we're not. We're gonna go like this. Dump the ore in. Gonna grab this. Some power to this. Tell us to make plates. Dump 82 of them in. This puts out 30 every minute, you guys. This consumes 30 every minute. Okay, so now I'm gonna go grab some more limestone and some more copper. So one of the things that I would always recommend is, since we got our plates being made, what we're gonna do is grab 8 plates. We got some rods. We're over here. We're gonna make a cut of 4 miners. 2. Alright, so we got 4 miners. We already got a couple going on here. So right now, in order for us to get it, we're gonna have to mine it by hand. Well, we don't want to take the time to mine by hand. So I'm just gonna come over here, slap that down, grab another, slap it down. That hasn't grown yet. No. This area right here is very dangerous. I've fallen into death a couple of times. If you fall off of this ledge, you're pretty much gonna have to go the long way around if you don't die on the way down. There's also a hard drive down there, and there's a couple of things that will kill you down there as well. So, come up here for limestone, grab your zapper, that's just in case, because you never know what they're going to put up here. And it's a bug nest. Oh, shit. Hey, developers, if you see this video, that looks kind of weird, but it still does the footprint thing. Alright, and we got it. Alright, so the key about when you're fighting those things is to just not run around too much. and try to keep track of one and kill it and then go on the next one. I'll give us a nice jump. Limestone, so grab two, and presto. Now we have automated mining. Or, well, not automated, semi-automated. So when we come back, we're going to have 200 available to us. Now, ideally, we want 300, or two, well, we need 3 miners up here because it takes 300, well, it takes 3 of the limestone ores to make one batch of concrete, which kind of sucks. Grab this, toss this in there, grab these plates, jump up, over here. So we'll make another of these. Come over here, grab some more a couple more rods. Okay, we'll take our our inventory. We're gonna dump one stack of leaves only. We're gonna dump that. We're gonna dump our. Well, we need everything else. So, but one thing you guys want to do is constantly keep an eye on this. Okay, just so that way we can always keep an eye on it. Grab a couple. Toss some more in. Oh well, we want to. Oh, we can't do that. I was gonna turn that down, but I forgot we gotta get stuff to get it. So early on, especially when we're on such little power availability to us, gotta make everything work for you. Go up there, look at this thing and say, "Excuse me, you're in my way." Chuck you in the. Is it gonna jump off? Nope, it's not. It's just gonna walk over there. Okay. How about? I'm sorry. Oh, and there's some more food over there, guys. So keep an eye out for this food because when you're, especially early on in the game, you want to build up a stockpile of food just so that way, when you do take damage, you can recover easier from it. But the reason why I'm doing this is because we have limestone. Pure node up here, and we're going to automate it as soon as we can. So we're going to grab this, toss the third one down, so that way every single time we come over here, we're going to have 300 limestone. We'll make 100 of the 52. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. So 300. When we come back here, there'll be another 300. Okay. The reason why I say 300 is because I'll show you. Another thing is we are going to cover this gap up, make this bridge wider. Actually, we're just going to bypass the bridge entirely. We'll make a ramp so that we can just go up there. Pick up a couple more iron. Get out. Dump some iron in. Pick up some iron. We need some more. Now what we're gonna do, now what we gotta do is do this. So we're gonna turn in everything we need for this. Upgrade. Boom. So then what we're gonna do now is make up 100 concrete. Concrete is your friend, you guys. Concrete, I think, is one of the best things. One of the best things. Hmm, that was strong though. I lost my train of thought. Something about concrete. Concrete is one of the best things to focus on early on, or at least to get automated early on, because of its uses. You can use it to build your factory in terms of your foundation. You can give yourself a lot more room. So like this, we're on a cliffside base pretty much. In order for us to expand, we either have to do two. We have to do one or two things: build through gaps. So let's say we don't want. Let me get out of this. So in order for us to whatever. In order for us to expand, we either A have to take up more of this area, which we are going to, or we have to build up and over these, or because of the well, we can just use the ground itself and just build all over, which is not a bad way of doing it, but for trying to make everything look neat and not get a migraine from looking at something or trying to find anything out, uh, it can be hectic at times. So what I do, what I've tested, and it does work, is you can build out over this. In real life, that would never work. In this game, that doesn't matter. You can have a floating base. And what you can do is build some massive support pillars that go all the way down. So, we, another thing we can do, let's see, how much time we got? Oh, it's almost ending. Shit. All right, so I'm restricting myself to hour segments because I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to upload these. But the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna hit three. Okay, now that we've unlocked them, we're gonna take this belt. We need iron plates. Belt it over to this. Okay, and stove. It's automated, guys. So we take all of these, right? Now all we have to do now is dump iron into this, and that's it. This is all. This is now set up automated. Okay. So we don't have to worry. All we have to do right now is worry about is feeding this. And since it's right here, all we do is go, oh, we need some iron. And presto. Now we're going to take all of that iron and we're going to make rods out of it. Because this will keep up with the this will keep up with this. So this produces 30 iron ingots every minute. This consumes 30 iron ingots and puts out 20 iron parts. So all we have to worry about is just keeping that fed and this fed, and we're good. So now we unlocked a couple more things. So that'd be a Q. We unlocked belts and conveyor pulls, and we already unlocked the power pull, and we already unlocked the power line. So the next step is to unlock our minor mark ones and our storage bins. These act as, I call them buffer zones. So we're going to toss in our things. We need to make 50 cable and 75 rods, which is part of why I grabbed the other things. Now what we can also do is, since we want to automate everything, we can build more. But I'm going to cover that in the next video. So please leave a like or a comment. At least please leave a comment whether or not I'm doing good or bad, various ways that you might have an idea if you've already played the game or whatnot. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. And with him flying over the sun, which was kind of neat, we will go on to the next video. So, okay. And for the rest of us, I will see you in the next video.